So a reverse takeover is when a private company becomes a public company by acquiring a publicly listed company rather than doing an initial public offering. A company may opt to go this route in becoming a publicly traded company because it is oftentimes cheaper and is a much quicker process.
The takeover process is governed by regulations and rules and regulated by the FSC and the Jamaica Stock Exchange. The process takes teamwork, timeliness, and experience.
So first, the acquiring company, which in this instance would be Microfinancing Solutions Limited, would first have to put forward a bid to the company that they want to acquire, which would have been SSL Venture Capital, right? And then the board of directors and the shareholders of SSL Venture Capital will decide whether or not they want to accept that bid.
VM Wealth made this transaction very easy for us. They held our hands from the very beginning and made the process very seamless. And so we're really appreciative of how they helped us to make this transaction smooth.
So the company then sets up a holding company, which would be like a special purpose acquisition corporation. In this instance, MFSL set up a company called MFS Acquisitions Limited, and that was used to acquire the shares in SSLVC. Once they set up this company can then raise capital to acquire other companies and raise capital to finance the operations of the business.
Full marks to the VM team for facilitating the ingenuity and bringing this deal together nicely.
So the final step in the process is where the company has the option to apply for a name change of the listed entity, and this is where they submit an ISIN application form to the JCSD for a change in the ticker based on that name change. The company will then now have an opportunity to raise additional capital from the stock market, which puts them in a really good position to achieve scale and expansion.
The first phase in the process has now been completed, which is the acquisition of SSLVC, which is now being renamed as MFS Capital Partners. And we're excited about having completed that phase. In very short order, the public will be alerted as to what will be the first acquisition for the new MFS Capital Partners.
So there's significant value to be unlocked from this partnership with Microfinancing Solutions Limited, as VM Wealth Management will now have the opportunity to raise additional capital for this company, whether it be on the stock market or through private placements. We'll also have an opportunity to give them corporate advisory services on how they can actually expand and scale the business.
So I've been in the sector for a number of years, and I'm very familiar with the team at VM Wealth, very familiar with the work that they have done over the years. So it was a no-brainer to choose VM Wealth for this transaction.
So we're excited about this, and it just is in line with our mantra to continue our efforts to develop the Jamaican financial market and the economy at large.